Alright, welcome back to another video. You're probably wondering why I do not have a controller in my hand, as I normally like to use controllers when playing games, because of this mouse right here. So basically this mouse might, keyword might, get me to kind of convert over to being a keyboard and mouse player instead of a controller player. I typically like to use gyro on controllers. I feel more comfortable, with the controller when it comes to like movement and stuff. And then gyro helps with, precision aiming while still in controller and, kind of being able to compete with mouse and keyboard. But this mouse right here, which is the M65 Ultra by Corsair, and this guy has some interesting features to it. And one of those is being it has gyro built into the mouse itself. So since I like gyro so much, I had to, give it a try. And one of the biggest things here is that you can actually use motion in the mouse to do inputs into the computer. So basically, I have bound a couple of the options. So one that I bound is reload to flicking my mouse upward. So I can literally beat this guy right here and then reload by flicking my mouse up. So that is really, easy and intuitive to do. And then I bound my gadgets to actually tilting. So I can tilt that way for a frag grenade, tilt this way for a sonar, and then tilt forward for, well, it's just 1, 2, and 3 really, but I can, tilt for the different gadgets that I have at the bottom. So when I go back to grenade, I can tilt that way. So I really think this might be, a very interesting, way of implementing this, which I've never seen before. I might be late to the game on this. If other people have tried this, specific mouse, let me know in the comments below. But, I'm definitely gonna just give it a try and see what it's like. And I'll let you know what I think. Yeah, let's jump into a game real quick. All right, so before I jump into a game, I actually wanted to go over how it's actually set up. You can actually just download the Corsair, what's this thing called, IQ software. So I have mine set to device memory mode because I use my mouse on Linux typically. The only issue that I'm having right now is I can't get the gyro or the gestures to work on Linux. So right now I am boot into my Windows desktop here, but if I toggle that device memory mode off, you're able to get the gestures feature. You're able to actually change the tilt radius on each of these, so how much tilt it requires to actually, input the action. You're able to do that very easily. I kind of narrowed it down to like, quick kind of flicks. So they're kind of on the lower side. That way you don't have to do any, dramatic gestures just to get an input on there. And then as long as you have it set higher radius, or not higher radius, but lift amount. So you can't have it on ultra low or lowest. You have to have it on low and able to bind it to keys. So I have these keys over here, and actually they're all on my device memory one. So they're all linked right here. So I have like the button right here linked. Originally this button is actually made for like precision, like sniping. So it like lowers the DPS so you can have a slower range and it's not moving so quickly. But I don't typically snipe in games, so I made that a regular button, which is my specialization right now in the finals. And so you're able to do back tilt, left tilt, right tilt, and front tilt. And then so they're all actions you can add on here. And I was able to just make this R for a reload. So I can still use the R key on the keyboard if needed, but I also have the option of just lifting up on my mouse to input the R. And then I have left tilt, right tilt, and front tilt as well, bound in there. So I just wanted to show that real quick before I jump into the game. So let's get it. All right. So keep in mind, I am a little bit, rusty playing on mouse and keyboard. So let's see, how this goes. But really, I just want to see how well these gestures work. So I can gesture that way. Throw my sonar.
Throwing sonar grenade. Special delivery.
Is there nobody here yet? So we're just kind of bunkered down in here.
The tough shells have returned to the arena.
Throwing sonar grenade.
The Kingfish grabbed the cash box. Would-be thief just met a brick wall. That cash out isn't going anywhere.
Frag out. Using gas grenade.
That's a blow to the Kingfish. Team right.
They all need to learn to swim with this shot. Frag grenade out. Thermite going out.
Get ready for the ultimate cash crunch. The first team to hit that magic...
Tossing a sonar. Throwing sonar grenade. Frag grenade set. Tossing frag. Frag out. Witness the first elimination of this match. There's more where that came from.
The battle lines are drawn.
Explosive mindset. Drop the mine.
Potent play from the mighty as they steal the cash out. Looks like a team wipeout for the mighty.
Guardian turret active.
The mighty have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back.
Arming a mine.
Fantastic steal by the steamrollers.
Defense working its magic. Setting a mine. Gas mine deployed.
The steamrollers paved.
They got me.
The socialites grab the cash box. The socialites are truly influencers this match. They started our first cash out.
Screwing things up. Guardian turret active.
The tough shells will need to come back from that wipeout.
Doing things
Somebody
up.
just soften them up, Scotty.
Enemy contact.
Vault 3 is energized thanks to the live wires.
I'm reloading. I'm reloading.
Snap back to life.
The socialites are prioritizing victory over mingling. Great steal!
Will they make it to
Live wires are back. Team respawn. It's all over. The socialites really sparkled in this bout.